NPC asset, where I made it very easy for you to deploy NPCs and create a lot of routes, destinations, and orientations for them. It's very simple. Here we have 3 walking NPCs, and each NPC follows its own markers. For example, this one is following the yellow markers. So this means that this guy has 4 destinations, and it starts always on the green one. And we have an orientation as well. So the green one is sitting on the yellow. This means this belongs to this, which it belongs to this. And then we have the destination 1, destination 2, destination 3, and destination 4. It's going to rotate as we specified in the script. There is a script where you can configure, and also you don't need to go inside the script. You can just go and click on the NPC gizmo and set up the destinations, and then also set up the orientation. Right, so you can configure as well the speed of the NPC. So this guy is running, this girl is running, and this guy is walking. It's very easy. You just go and click on that gizmo and then change the speed from here. As you see, this person, which is in yellow, has only 4 orientation because he's going through 4 directions. That's it. But the one in purple has more orientations. As you see, it has 6 routes to complete. So if we click on its gizmo, we're gonna see many destinations, and then we're gonna see many orientation. So as you see, as I said, if you're gonna deploy an NPC, the gizmo direction should go equally with the marker direction. Then this is the first marker, which is the initial point, always. Then you can continue. Second destination, third, fourth, and then switch the orientation. I'm gonna show you a live example about the orientation, because it's very important that you don't break the logic. So this is a standard orientation logic. So I numbered it. This is number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here also I really assure you that this should be this way. The gizmo direction should be the same as the marker direction, and both of them should face the north. Show you an example of how to set up a walking NPC using my system. So just build any road. Right now my NPC doesn't support angles, it supports like direct ways like this. So set up any road you want. This is 4-step roads, so let's keep it like this, square. Then you're gonna get the markers, just get a copy of the markers you want. Make sure that you have the same color, so you know that these belong to the same NPC. And remember that always they start with a green. This is a Kickstarter of the direction, and it is sitting on the red, which means it belongs to the red group. So now I have my markers. I'm just gonna know that they are touching the road, then to the left a bit. Okay, got it. Then you're gonna get an NPC gizmo from here. Right, so remember what I said. You first need to set up the orientation. So both of them are facing the same orientation, his hand with a marker, and that's great. Then next, you're gonna do the orientation. So you'll attach the script. You'll attach the script to the gizmo. And then here you see we have everything in 0. Then you're gonna look for destination 1. You're gonna name this marker whatever you want. Name it destination 1. This is gonna be 2. This is gonna be 3. And this is the initial or final marker. When you set up the destination, that's great. We're gonna continue to set up the orientation. So the orientation is not that hard either. You're just gonna remember that we say that these directions, the hand and this, should be facing the north always. So the north is number 1. However, the first orientation happens here, so it's gonna rotate to that side. So this is the first orientation. So that side, that direction, is this one, which is number 2. So you're gonna set up number 2 here. Then it's gonna go like this down, which is number 3. You set up number 3 here. Then it's gonna go back to this point, which is number 4. You set up number 4, and then again to that side, which is number. And here we go. We got the orientation. But some of you will say, hey, I don't want it to be going from that direction. I want it to go through this direction, starting from here. So now what we're gonna do is also we're gonna rotate the gizmo to face the same direction. And one more thing, we're gonna rotate the compass. So there is a compass in the hierarchy. I named everything. Everything is clear and clean in the hierarchy. These are just examples I'm gonna delete, so don't worry about it. So we click on the compass, which is this one, compass directions. It says don't delete, and here we have the chords, the one named 2. It says don't change order, so please listen to me. Right, so now what we have to do is we have to face everything like this to the north. So let's take the north to that side, and here we go. Now we can write the chords for this one. So let's start again. Let's go to the gizmo. And as I said, the first orientation is gonna happen always, because the first one this one is already set, but when it arrives to this corner, it's gonna start to rotate. So the first orientation happens here, and then it's gonna go to that side. So to match this side with this side, it's number 1. So here the first orientation is number 1. Then the second orientation is this one, south. So number 4, and then number 3, and then number 2. And here we go. Very easy.